Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Elite Discord tournament, and this time we will see the Lockhorns face off against the Justice, excuse me. Taking a look at the bracket so far, the Buzzwings have split the series 1-1. The Arctics fall behind 0-2 as they head home, and the Lockhorns will see if they can split the series, follow the lead of the Buzzwings in this one against the Justice. They'll be sending out one of the best pitchers of the first Discord tournament, being Les Ventura of the Thumpers, and they will be facing off against Raymond Meal of the Justice. Raymond used to be for the Prowl, so we'll see what he does with his new team as we head into this one. Setting the lineup, we're going to see Joe Tent get the start at shortstop, leading things off, followed by Alex Hazard at first base. Raiden Gaines, the first baseman, will be DHing for this one. J.R. Vang will stay in right field, or will play right field and will stay in the fourth spot. Gabriel Blanchard, the second baseman, will get the start in the fifth spot, followed by Marv Kim, the third baseman. Pon Montez will be starting in left field, her secondary position. Alina Lim will get the start in center, and then Emerson Smith will be your catcher for Les Ventura. Let's see who the Justice bring out for their lineup. We'll get things started with Ginger Munster. Will start in left field, her secondary position, followed by Linfield Harden at first base. Skyla Luna will be the shortstop, batting third. Ren Hebert will play right field. Had a solid game last time out. Francesca Brown will be catching and batting fifth. Sam Huffman will get the start at DH today. Hezekiah McMillan will be the center fielder. Johnny Campos at third. And Albert Jaramillo will get the start at second base in the 9th spot in the order for Raymond Meal. I could be pronouncing this. I don't know if it's Meal or Mile. Apologies to you, Raymond. But we'll see what you can do on the mound. We get this thing started at Shaka Sports Turf, where Justice was served last time out in Game 1. The Justice took the early lead in this series. The Lockhorn trying to even it up. Maybe they changed their approach, realizing that the power wasn't going to translate well here in Shaka. We'll see what their offense does against Raymond in this one. I'm going to use Raymond Meal. But if you have a different pronunciation or if we hear it, I'll try and correct myself. Joe Tent, hitless in this tournament, gets his first hit right here as he pulls that one past the first baseman into right field for a leadoff hit. And so the offense getting things going right away for the Lockhorns. Maybe their approach was to try and jump early. Alex Hazard, looking for his first hit, will also see what he can do. And Raymond will allow him to pop foul out of play. Raymond with no traits here, so he's going off of that pure athleticism. Has 3 pitches, a four-seam, a slider, and a curveball. Really great velocity, but not much, or I guess okay junk and below average accuracy, but it's enough to get the strikeout there as Harden swings through that one out of the zone. And that's going to be strike 3 and a mojo drop for him as Raiden Gaines will now come up. Take strike 1, 100 mile an hour on the fastball. 98 this time as that catches the corner. 0-2 immediately. And Raiden will stone cold take that one. And oh man, he got the right idea but just mistimed that one as he pulls a foul. 1-2 now. And we'll take a ball high and inside. We'll even it up. And pulls that one down the line and just past the diving first baseman into that huge corner in right field. Hebert gets it, but one run is going to, the runner is going to stop at third base. I thought that they had a chance to try and score on that. Instead, it's a standing double, and now 2 on for Raiden Gaines with a huge double there, and now J.R. Vang with tier 3 RBI. Hero, is that going to get out of here? It does. 3-run shot for J.R. Vang. He continues where he left off last season as he loops that one just over the wall in left field. And it is a 3-run ball game here in the first inning for the Lockhorns. Gabriel Blanchard now comes up, tier 3 contact versus righties. Raymond Meal already tense. After giving that home run, I would be too. He thought he had protection with the cushion in this park, those deep walls, but J.R. Vang with that Tier 3 RBI hero, that's definitely not something you want to mess with going forward. Gabriel Blanchard is able to get it up the middle, knocking it down as Meal, but still not in time, as Skylar Luna had to kind of shift gears and still came in to get that ball, but not able to get it in first in time. So with one out, a runner on first, Marv Kim will come up. Has pretty much power and nothing else. Tier 1 off-speed hitter. Gets an off-speed pitch there, but pops a foul. 1-2 count. Ball stays outside. 2-2. One out. Oh, man, that fastball from Meal is enough to blow it right past him. And that's going to be a second strikeout of the inning for the Lockhorns offense. Pond Montez comes up. 0 in her first appearance. This time, skies one to deep right center field. That one's got some carry, and it goes towards that wave wall, and it gets out of here. Pond Montez, not known for her power, she gets a hold of that one, barrels it up perfectly. 4-12 for her first home run of the tournament, and that extends it to a 5-0 ball game, as there was a runner on base for a 2-run shot for her. Alina Lim, 500 on the tournament. We'll look to see if she can continue to keep this inning going. Meal is tense still. Trying to figure out what is he going to do against this offense. 2-1 count here. And that one stays fair down the third base line and into the corner over there. And getting it is Ginger Munster with a really great arm, but not even close to being able to get it in time. And that's a standing double for Alina Lim. And that will make it a still 5-run ball game. Meal is now rattled for his 30th pitch against Emerson Smith, the 9-hitter. Great speed over there at second base. Great arm behind the plate. This one looped foul. It's going to stay in play, but is somebody going to get to it in time? No, it gets down. Ginger Munster had a long way to run. Tough out activates for Smith. And he'll push that one foul. 1-2. Ooh, makes good contact there, but way late. And it's going to die out there and out of play. 1-2, and this one gets pulled just past the diving infielders and into right field. Hebert able to get to it quickly. The runner stops at third base. And first and third with 2 outs, and Joe Tent comes up. He's 1 for 1 in this inning. And that's going to be it for Raymond Meal already, as Marlon Turncoat comes in. 4-seam curveball changeup. Tier 2 gets ahead. And Joe Tent knew that, so he swung at the first pitch, but grounds it to short to finally end the inning. 7 hits for the Lockhorns and 5 runs come across. 3-run homer for J.R. Vang and a 2-run shot from Pond Montez, the DH. And Ginger Munster will look to see if she can kind of get her team back into this one right away with that Tier 2 Ace Exterminator against Les Ventura. Les with Tier 1 pick officer and a Tier 3 elite slider. Has a 4-seam, a 2-seam, a slider, and a changeup. There's a corner, hits the corner there for strike 3. Ginger Munster pissed off as she was not able to make good contact in that at-bat. And now Linfield Harden will come up batting 500 on the tournament. And Linfield will make good contact, sending it up the middle for a base hit. So a 1-out hit for the Justice, and they're hoping to see if they can get back into this ball game before it gets too late. Skyla Luna looking for her first hit of the tournament. She was quiet in her first tournament, and we'll see what she can do here. She swings at the first pitch and pulls it right to the first baseman, and that ends up being a double play to end the inning. So tough luck for Skyla Luna, the captain of that team, as she ends the inning in a hurry. Nice play from the first baseman on that one. Speaking of the first baseman, here he comes tense. 0 for 1. This will take a ball here. Marlon Turncoat out for inning number 2. As he gets the pop fly here to shallow center, and Skyla will run out there and says, if I can't hit, I'm going to play defense. She catches that for out number 1. Raiden Gaines with a big double down the first baseline his last time up. We'll see what he does here against Marlin. Marlin getting ahead in the count 0-2. And with that looping curveball, it's a grounder to first, and Linfield Harden able to step on the bag in time for out number 2. So J.R. Vang comes up 1-for-1 with a 3-run homer. That was his first home run of the tournament. Does not have RBI Hero activated here. 1-2 or 0-1 count. 0-2 now. His turncoat will almost get the strikeout there. Instead, he fouls it off. There's a ball inside. And Chase is out of the zone, and J.R. Vang, after the 3-run homer, can't figure out turncoat. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Justice. So exactly what the doctor ordered for that team is now they have to try and come around to get the offense going, starting with Ren Hebert. Had a home run in his first in the first game of the series. Takes a first pitch strike with first pitch Slayer. He says, I don't need that for my power, as he sends it to deep left center field, and that's going to get out to the wave wall. And that's going to be a solo shot for Ren Hebert as he keeps himself hot. Another home run, his second of the tournament. Unfortunately, both are solo shots, and it is 5-1 as he gets a mojo boost. Excuse me for just one moment, everyone. Oh my goodness, I have a sneeze just sitting at the edge of my nose, and I tried to mute so I could sneeze, and it went away, so I might have to do that again in a second. Francesca Brown comes up, looking for her first hit. Easy target is activated, and she grounds out to second base for out number 1. Sam Huffman, another hitless batter in this Justice lineup. You'd think they lost that last game with how low offensive output they've seen from their team. 1-1 count here. Les Ventura will get a dribbler up the right down the first base line, and he's able to come off the mound, make the play for out number 2. Hezekiah McMillan comes in now, and will swing at the first pitch, but it pops foul. That's going to be strike number 2, so down in the count 0-2, and take a ball just off the corner, 100-mile-an-hour fastball. That one stays high. And another foul. There's ball 3, so full count with 2 outs, and McMillan will swing through strike 3. Les Ventura pulls the string, and it's effective, but makes a mistake to Ren Hebert, and he puts it out to the left center field to the wave wall for a big one-shot solo home run. And the Lockhorns take a 5-1 lead here into the top of the third. Turncoat still out there, has been very effective since he came in. Induces a pop-up on pitch 1 to Campos over there in the third base coach's box. Marv Kim comes up looking for his first hit of the tournament. Gets ahead for Turncoat. Will be low and outside for a ball. Loops that curveball in for a strike. There's the changeup for strike 2, 1-2 count, and Lim almost gets hit, but he stays there as he was kind of maybe trying to get hit. 2-2 now. And uses that power to muscle one, but it's not going to get past Skyla Luna, as she'll get that over to first in time. And we'll see a mojo boost for Marlon Turncoat. We'll see a mojo drop from Marv Kim, the third baseman, and he is not a good fielder already, so that might play a factor. Pon Montez swings through 2 pitches immediately on with two outs. Fights that one foul. Already hit 1 home run today, a 2-run shot to right center field. Chases way out of the zone. She's mad at herself on that one, and she was real antsy. And that's going to be strike 3. So Marlon Turncoat turning this Lockhorns offense on their heads has come in and shut them down. But it's not going to matter if the Justice offense can't get things going. And immediately as I say that, base hit to right field for Campos, I believe, to lead things off with a base hit. And now Albert Jaramillo comes in. That was butchered. That name was crazy. Jaramillo. Good speed over there at first base. Not impressive, but good speed. Great arm behind the plate in Emerson Smith. So you won't see many runners, especially with Tier 1 pick officer for Les Ventura. 2-2 count with no outs, and there's strike 3, so Les still getting it done with that slider. That's going to be out number 1. You do not want to see Ginger Munster, even though he got the strikeout against her in the first at-bat. She is still going to be very scary in this at-bat. Throws that slider for a strike. Fastball challenges her, and she pulls it foul. And another fastball, but this one popped foul as well. 0-2 count, and Ginger does what she does best, exterminates that ace. It stays off the top of the wall and misplayed by J.R. Vang. Runner coming home. Will they be able to get the run in time? Nope. And Ginger Munster is able to advance to third on the throw. So that is a huge triple for her as she hits it just off the top of the wall. She was about inches away from a 2-run homer. Instead, she's standing on third base. And Harden will get that one into left field, or left center field. Elena Lim getting it in quickly, but sliding into second base with an RBI double. And the Justice are starting to pick up the pace a little bit as 2 runs have scored in this inning already, making it 5-3. Skylar Luna still tense. Les Ventura has to settle down. 1 out here, runner on second. Falls behind 2-0 to Luna. Gets a fastball at the bottom of the zone that she mistimed and pulls foul. Takes a strike in the corner, so 2-2 now. And Luna will dribble to second base. Blanchard will get the out at second. The runner advances to third. And now here comes Ren Hebert. 1 for 1 with a solo home run in his first at-bat. He took the first pitch Slayer strike. This time it's low for a ball. He's locked in right now. And Les Ventura losing his momentum here. Oh my goodness, almost gives up another one. Instead, sky high. You see that volcano in the background just erupted, but nobody cares as they're going to finish this ball game. That's a big inning for the Justice to get themselves back into this one, as they are going to get a triple followed by a double to score 2 runs and make it 5-3. Marlon Turncoat has been amazing since he came in. Will give up a base hit up the middle, but Skylar Luna, oh, not in time. And that's solely because she is tense that she wasn't able to get that to first in time. It was a very slow developing play as she had to range back up the middle and was able to get to it in time, but couldn't get it over to first. And with easy jumps activated, the runner took off, but it's pulled foul. And now Emerson Smith with 2 strikes will have tough out activate. And makes contact, but pops it up. Calling it behind second base is Albert Jaramillo for out number 1. We turn to the top of the order. Joe Tent 1 for 2 with a single. High pressure here. We have great speed over there at first base. Easy jumps is still activated. Marlon Turncoat, 30th pitch on the way. He's still locked in, but he is tired. And Joe Tent will get a base hit to left field to make this 2 on with 1 out. And they are potentially rallying for another big opportunity for runs to score as they're taking advantage of the tired Turncoat. Alex Hazard is tense. And with high pressure, that's going to impact his mojo even more. Puts one down the left field line, but just tails foul. Chases inside for a strike, so 0-2. And Turncoat serves up that pitch on a platter. And that one's blasted off that facing wall in left field for a 3-run homer for Alex Hazard. And that was hazardous pitch from Turncoat, as it is now an 8-3 ball game. And just as quickly as the Justice thought they were getting into this one, they immediately give that one up, and Hal Garrison comes in. I think at this point you say you have to put that one on the manager of the Justice, as they kept in their hot pitcher for just too long. Garrison looking to see if he can settle in. 1-2 count here against Raiden Gaines. We'll pull that one foul. There's another foul ball, so it's going to be 2-2 with 1 out, and good battle brewing here for Gaines as Tier 2 specialist is negatively impacting him, but he's able to still offset that by making good contact. Good eye there as he takes ball 3. Full count and base hit up the middle, but Luna is able to cut it off and get it over to first in time.
Right fielder, number 17, J.R. Vang.
So with 2 outs and nobody on, J.R. Vang will come up 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a 3-run homer. Garrison with really good junk has a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a slider. 1-1 count, and Vang with a base hit up the middle will keep this inning alive just a little bit longer as the Lockhorns maybe don't trust their pitching staff and really want to make sure they can rack up as many runs as possible. I would say it's not so much the pitching staff as it is the hitting of that Justice lineup. 1-1 count for Blanchard. He is batting 1 for 4 on the tournament. Good speed over at first. 2 outs. Blanchard takes ball 3, so full count runner will go. And there's ball 4, so Blanchard able to work a walk, and Hal Garrison with that low accuracy comes back to bite him in that at bat. And now Marv Kim, who's 0 for 2 and 0 for the tournament, will come in tense. Tier 1 off-speed hitter. Gets an off-speed pitch, but it's way outside. Garrison over 20 pitches already since he's come in. Kim with a hard hit but pulled foul. And Garrison, despite being Tier 2 volatile, still neutral. A nice diving play from Campos as he's able to stop that one from getting into the outfield. And that's going to end the inning. But a 3-run homer from Alex Hazard extends the lead 8-3. And now Francesca Brown will come in. Tier 3 first pitch slayer. Marv Kim gets pulled for Tandy Saunders over at third base, former Buzzwing. The utility infielder will get the duties over at third base. And Les Ventura, despite giving up 2 runs and a home run in his last inning, is still neutral here. Approaching the 50-pitch mark against Francesca Brown, who sends that one into deep left field. But right to Pond Montez for out number 1. Sam Huffman, the DH, is 0 for 1 today. Has Tier 2 RBI hero, has not seen it activated just yet. 1-1 count here. Ventura looking to see if he can get a little bit deeper into this ball game. 2-2 count. And Huffman will get the pitch he's looking for, send it to deep center field. It's carrying and at the edge of the wall. And Elena Lim reaches up, but she's not able to get it. And a deep, deep triple for Huffman will put him at third base with 1 out for Hezekiah McMillan. Hate that pronunciation. And that'll be it for Les Ventura as Teacup Rodin will come in. Tier 1 surrounded. Will not be activated here. 4-seam slider changeup is the arsenal for Rodin. I don't know if Teacup, if she gets a grounder there to short or to third base, and they're just going to get the out, as that's going to allow the runner to score from third. So it's an 8-4 ball game with 2 outs. Teacup, former sewer sneak pitcher. God bless you. That was a very, very manly sneeze. As Campos comes in, he's 1 for 1 today. 1-2 count, ball high. Teacup with great accuracy, solid velocity, not much junk. 2-2, and whoa, it does not matter as Campos was expecting a fastball, gets the string pulled, and he swings through that one for strike 3. Another run comes across, a huge triple from Sam Huffman allows him to score on a ground out, and it is 8-4. But the Justice are running out of time as we head to the top of the 5th. And Pond Montez with their second hit of the game, a single to get the top of the 5th started. And now Elena Lim comes in 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Will be negatively impacted by the specialist. Never mind, Frida Schmidt comes in, the incredible closer for the Lockhorns. I'm sorry, for the Justice. But she only has 2 pitches, and that ball sent into deep center field. Hezekiah McMillan with his phenomenal speed, able to get back to the warning track in time to catch that. There's so much room out there in center field, and Elena Lim found out in her last time out there in center field as she couldn't catch up to that ball hit to deep center field. This time, McMillan is able to make the catch, and runner has to retreat back to first with one out. Emerson Smith will fall behind 1-2. Frida with a four-seam and a changeup. Just tops across the board and everything. There's that changeup at 86 miles an hour, and Emerson Smith could not make contact with that one despite being over 100 in contact rating. And he strikes out. So 2 outs for Joe Tent, 2 for 3 today. Runner on first with not much speed. And pops one foul there on the 2-1 count, or 2-0 count, make it 2-1. Change up there, 2-2, and takes strike 3. The 97 mile an hour fastball freezes him up, and that's going to be strike 3 to end the inning. Lockhorns go down without scoring another run. And now the Justice will come up here in the bottom of the 5th. Teacup Rodin still on the mound for Albert Jaramillo, the 9-hitter. He hits one hard to left field. That ball is going to one-hop the wall. Pon Montez couldn't get to it in time, as she is not the fastest outfielder, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Jaramillo. That's how the offense gets started for the Justice here in the bottom of the 5th, down by 4. Ginger Munster, 1 for 2 with a triple today. Tier 2 Ace Exterminator activated. And she gets that one off the end of the bat into left field, and Pon Montez able to get over there in time, catching that for out number 1. So you'd hope for more from Ginger Munster. Instead, she flies out, and now Linfield Harden, 2 for 2 with a double and a single, will come up in an extreme pressure situation, neutral mojo, and Teacup will get a pop-up here to the infield, calling it as Saunders, catching it for out number 2. It's a big moment for the pitching of the Lockhorns. Skyla Luna, 0 for the tournament. The captain of this team is tense. Extreme pressure. She's looking to get her first hit against Teacup Rodin. There's strike 2, 0-2 in this at-bat already. And we'll take strike 3 looking. Didn't even take the bat off the shoulder on that one. So she ends the inning with a strikeout. And Teacup Rodin, after giving up a double, is able to get out of the inning without allowing a run to score. And you have to feel very frustrated with this Justice offense if you are the manager or the owner of this team. And that ball popped foul, but stays in play and caught for out number 1. Raiden Gaines 1 for 3 with a double. Schmidt already tired. She's 15 pitches into her outing, but still a lot of stamina left. And she gets a pop-up here behind third base, and Campos able to get back there, catching that for out number 2. J.R. Vang, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. And Frida, this might be her last batter, depending on how long it goes. 2-0 count here. And, she serves up a pitch, but Vang just misses the barrel as he flies out to right field to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. Last chance for the Justice. 4 runs to get, 3 outs to do it. They'll go 4, 5, 6, starting with Ren Hebert. First pitch Slayer activated. Teacup will stay out there for the 6th inning. First pitch for a ball. Smart move for her. And she gets a strike right there at the top of the zone. So 1-1. Hebert looking for a pitch to drive. 2-1. Ooh, pulls the string on the changeup there. He was not ready for it. 2-2. And he pops this one up. Will it stay in play? It looks like it's just going to get out of play off the netting. So 2-2. We'll do it again. And Hebert froze there as he strikes out looking for out number 1. And he'll lose his mojo along the way back to the dugout. Francesca Brown now 0 for 2 with Tier 3 first pitch Slayer. Tier 2 easy target will help out Teacup. And she'll throw that one strategically out of the zone. Falls behind now 2-0. Francesca takes a strike, 2-1 count, and hits one foul. just missing that one. And then swings through strike 3. So Teacup Roden with another strikeout. And with 2 outs, down by 4, Sam Huffman, who already has a triple today, is going to be the last hope for the Justice. Swings at the first pitch, pops it foul. Teacup locked in right now, about half stamina. She's still above her normal attributes. And there's a grounder to short. Joe Tent over to first, ends the inning and the game. The Lockhorns with a big response to their loss in game 1. They come back in this one, scoring 8 runs, allowing 4, but they're able to knock off the Justice, and now they will head back home, seeing if they have an opportunity to turn this series on its head. Big offense from the Lockhorns, from pretty much everyone but Marv Kim. As we had hits up and down the lineup. Big home run from Alex Hazard, home run from J.R. Vang, home run from Pond Montez. For the Justice, only 4 runs scored, and they did get a little bit of offense from Hebert. But man, that glaring 0 for 3 day from Skyla Luna is going to be a big topic of discussion around the league, as they have to wonder, is Skyla Luna the player that everyone thought she was coming into this tournament? She had a really bad showing for the Overdogs in the first tournament. She comes over to the Justice and kind of more of the same so far, as she's gone over in this tournament so far. And with that being said, pitching-wise, Les Ventura did not go as far as you'd like him to. I think that he still pitched decently well outside of one big inning. 3 1/3, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, allowed 1 home run and 3 strikeouts. Teacup Roden pitched really well. 2 2/3, 1 hit, and 4 strikeouts. For the Justice, Raymond Meal only going 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 home runs, and struck out 2. Turncoat was great, but got left in for too long, and I think that was pressure on the bullpen, as Meal could not even get out of the first inning. Turncoat went deep, but ran out of steam as he went 2 2/3. That's going to be a blemish on his record, on his stat sheet. 3 hits, 1 home run, 3 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. Hale Garrison came in 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 2 hits and 1 walk, but was able to get out of things unscathed. And then Frida Schmidt, 2 innings from the closer. She gets 2 strikeouts, but not allowing a runner. And that was too little too late for the Justice, as they just fell behind and couldn't catch back up. J.R. Vang, the number 1 spot. Pon Montez, number 2. And Alex Hazard, number 3 for the Lockhorns, as they tie the series. And now they will head home to see if they can take the series lead next time out. All right, the next game we will be watching will be the Underworld versus the Joyriders. Very interesting game last time, as the Underworlds had the lead but gave it up, and the Joyriders were able to battle back and win this one. So we'll see what happens next time, as Claire Russo will get the start against Elena Griffith. We'll see which team can win that one, and can't wait to see that play out. So we'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Once this series ends, I will do a recap video. We'll take a look at stats. We'll see what league leaders look like before we head into round 2. But I will just kind of muscle through these games before we head into the stats and taking a look at how some of the best players did in round 1. So can't wait to see you all next time. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.